You know that crazy ice storm in the States at the moment? That is now affecting us. In fact, it's what's caused Storm Chandra. The very cold weather that's dipped down over parts of North America, that has really intensified the jet stream, and the winds are blowing over 160 miles an hour in that jet stream at the moment. That jet stream is what guides our weather systems across the Atlantic, and it's also what can really intensify areas of low pressure as they make their way towards us. So with the very intense jet stream at the moment then, we've seen this area of low pressure develop. Here's Storm Chandra this afternoon, and it's really intensifying as it runs its way northward. So we're going to see it develop very rapidly as it gradually makes its way up towards the southwest. So the worst affected likely to be over parts of Ireland and the western parts of Britain. So very wet, very windy, but all of us will see some rain from this system. So don't forget to like and subscribe then as we take a look at the weather in a bit more detail. And let's start with Tuesday morning when the storm is already over the southwest. Very heavy rain over parts of Ireland, over Northern Ireland, into parts of Wales and southern England. This will be working its way northwards. It will give a little bit of snow, but only over the higher ground. For the rest of us, just a very wet day. Feeling chilly though, and a very brisk wind. These winds will be gusting maybe over 70, over 80 miles an hour in the southwest at times, so a very windy day, especially around exposed coasts. Now, as we head through the evening, we'll see some heavy rain work its way up into the eastern parts of Scotland once more, and still giving some snow over that region that's seen an awful lot of wet weather over the past week or so. Wednesday will be a slightly quieter day. We will still have quite a few showers in the northeast and some strong winds here, and also a whole rash of showers down towards the southwest. Some of these could be heavy and thundery at times too, and it will also be very blustery. But in the middle, there should be more in the way of brightness coming through. So some clouds, plenty of clouds, but also a little bit of brightness coming through at times. So a little bit of drier weather expected for many of us. Then as we head into Thursday will be a generally quite cloudy day. More outbreaks of rain and drizzle up in the northeast and still fairly blustery here. And then we'll see more wet weather begin to work its way into the southwest. Heavy downpours here, particularly over parts of Devon and Cornwall, and this gradually pushing its way northwards during the day. And on Friday, more outbreaks of rain pushing up from the south. Plenty of cloud for most of us, and still for the northeast, a very brisk wind and yet more wet weather. So it's looking like a very unsettled week. Wednesday's probably the driest day, at least for some of us, but watch out for Storm Chandra.